The ICE is just taking a beating. We are getting ready to go. Check our setup data, which looks good. Tires are 1.3, close to 1.4 delta. Although the tires lose a lot of time. So much so that the delta for a whole lap probably is not 1.3 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna go in without changing any of our components. Once we get to the next race weekend, we're gonna need to start thinking about swapping some of this stuff out. That felt pretty good. We ended up short of degrees, actually. Where are we on the time charts?
1:28.1.
Hmm. I just kind of mowed the lawn there. We are ninth.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
I might have screwed myself over. And I did. We didn't get to Q3. Which, considering how the soft tires work on this track, might actually be a blessing. Hmm.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Alright, I think my headset is charged now, so having the charger in like makes the sound really weird on my end. Oh, we are overcast.
Find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai.
I should have done the soft run at 9 minutes, so I would have left myself enough time to go back out on softs. But
lap here at Shanghai with a long, difficult ride.
then I'd have had to start the race on softs,
the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long
which is not
straight
really desirable at China.
With speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Williams. They're starting towards the back of the field today. The car is fast, so they'll be disappointed, won't they?
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Nick De Vries lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Sainz, Perez, Stroll, Norris, and Daniel Kvyat. Williams, Albon, Kevin Magnussen, and Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and George Russell, Matsushita, Grosjean, Latifi, and Giuliano Alesi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Alright, yeah, that's by far the quickest strategy. And we actually qualify right in 11th, so we are the best of, the best Q2 time of those that didn't get through.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can. The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Alright, hang on. Alright. Yeah, I got no acceleration off of that. This is getting crazy dumb. Just the sheer lunging we're seeing.
That was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
Plenty of room to lunge break. Alright. That takes care of quite a few of the guys that lunged by. We have a Merc in the lead. We're doing it at lap 13. Magnuson doesn't have a whole lot of hope there.
That brings you up a place.
Albon's actually keeping touch with the soft tire runners.
DRS is being
Their tires are
replaced.
probably falling off really hard.
Second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Thought about a lunge. Probably wouldn't have worked. There's no real risk of crashing anywhere on this track, at least. Just by staying on track and on point.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
And we actually are going to get DRS, which is actually going to be enormously helpful. Tuck in under, let's stroll, but we'll back off on Kvyat. Getting by Kvyat there solves a lot of later problems. Oh, he's pitting. That's fine. Why did he defend that position so vigorously if he was pitting anyway, though? Alright. Take the space left to us, and we have Perez next in the Red Bull. Which seems strange to actually say. But here we are. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mercedes and my teammates extended to lap 7. Wouldn't be the most shocking development I've ever seen.
Good work, great pass.
Verstappen pits from third, Hamilton from fourth. Driver in front.
Nick ahead, gap to car in front is 7.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh, he's on the same strategy we are.
Minute 34.6, 1.2 seconds advantage per lap.
He must have been faster on the medium than in qualifying. Yeah, Bottas has actually been putting a cork in him.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
Bottas releases De Vries. We've done the fastest lap of the race. Actually done a really good job of working through the field. Yeah, we're flying. We're flying up the track right now. I feel good that we're going to catch De Vries and pass him without too much effort.
Good job.
We're just clinging in fastest lap after fastest lap. Crank the engine all the way up to 11. Another fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. use your overtake button more, it's time to utilize some of this energy.
Two, maybe 3 laps away from the pit window. They put me in lap 14, I think, because the tire wear is lower than they were expecting. The pit crew will try to account for your actual tire wear to give you the best possible strategy. Pull some slipstream. The speed with which I'm coming up to debris, I don't feel like I need to worry about undercutting him at all. His race pace just isn't there.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Gotta be careful there, because the dirty air can send you off really easily. And so it begins.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
If he emerges behind Albon, we can stay out till 14. Otherwise, I think we've hit this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I might change my mind. It might be worth the time again of having an extra lap of tire freshness. Lap over lap time gain, I mean. The time loss isn't catastrophic.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
I think we've lost like 0.3. We're actually gaining time in parts. How quickly we get in matters.
Go.
The stop itself was pretty slow.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
We actually managed to overcut slightly. And now DeVries is toast because we're just better on tire wear than he is. At least on this track we are. Just need to escape the DRS and slipstream. That's the difficult part. Let's see. We got over a second, so no DRS on the front straight. And I think that's the race. I said on lap 16. Set medium tire.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
I'm going to try to cover off a full course safety car, because that could still spoil the occasion. Yeah, we're pretty set. Ooh, we go a little wide. That's going to cost us a couple
We're
tenths.
pulling away by about half a second a lap. You've got an opportunity to look after the car here.
I might get one more race out of these components. I'm thinking, and then they're going to start bogging us down.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Two seconds again. It's definitely our race to lose at this point.
Great work.
Another
That's it.
fastest lap.
of the race.
Another fastest lap, 32 flat.
Fastest lap of the race so far. Gap to teammate behind is 3.6 seconds.
Verstappen-led Ferrari isn't really changing much. Ferrari's fortunes aren't reversing. Big straightaway. Yeah, we have a pretty convincing stranglehold on this race. You know, we're coming up to Williams. We're still the slowest car in the field.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Hopefully there'll be like massive regulation changes at the end of the season to really shake things up. He tried to didn't look like he damaged anything. They do that though after being lapped. It's really bizarre.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
He didn't upset me too much. Didn't mess with my car. It was just could have easily ended up hurting his own race there. I mean, I guess you can't hurt it too much more. Giuliano Lacey, not the most successful driver on track, but financially, I think they're paying him like $7.5 million a year now. He's making that good money. And Williams is way back of the next fastest team, which looks to be Haas. Actually should start checking out the performance index.
We're leading our teammate by 7.6 seconds.
Saw it all is happening in the top 5. Bottas and Hamilton are squabbling a little bit, maybe. But I think once that team loses Hamilton, we might see some real order shuffling.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. you've got a lot of spare energy, use your overtake button.
Personal best sector 2. It feels like the grip is getting better, if anything. That's just so strange. Little fishtail that we had to correct. We're still pushing the car way too hard, which is part of the reason that's happening.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Nine seconds is a good lead, but it can disappear very quickly. Now Latifi went to Haas, so now he's a little bit above bottom. Yeah, just keep the car under control. As the old saying goes, no huge mistakes.
2 laps of fuel left.
We're going to be just short of
This is your
40%.
final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 9.0 seconds.
And we win! This should
Yes, you've done it!
have massive championship implications.
There'll be many smiles at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take the win here in Shanghai. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, when you overtake that many people, I'd certainly hope you'd win the race. Their car was really effective in the slipstream here today, and the team will be pleased that they didn't cook the engine, given how long they were spending in the hot air behind other cars. They had a lot of confidence to push their tyres hard as well, especially going into the corners, which allowed for some late braking and some exciting passes.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Man, I'm sweating bullets, so it's a good thing the race just finished. Damn, 9.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship
Not a
has
bad
been
drive.
down after a difficult race today for our championship lead.
First race I think we were able to, like...
on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver?
Oh, it is a dead tie, so we got
They did a great job at
we didn't get a
getting both out of
fastest
their
lap in
tyres
one of these
without losing
races.
pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula One.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong...
Yeah, constructors is just being absolutely strangled right now. We're just... We got right by the throat.
And we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, I did suspect the first couple races were a little bit weaker for us.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy. Your team dominated the race today. Was it the car or the teamwork? What's the secret to your success? You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy? do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium? Appreciate your time.
I mean, it's great that he has talent now, but it's actually becoming quite a challenge to stay ahead of him. Which, I mean, that isn't the worst thing in the world either. We have a championship race that's just like a dead tie at this point. Cashola. And no damage deductions.
This week's income from the sponsors is clear, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Alright. Aerodynamic tunnel. Ooh. So, we should actually schedule activities this time. Let's hit durability, driver promos, and chassis. R&D wise, we want to get the MJUH. We're gonna get we're gonna get an infusion of weekly resource at some point.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Yeah, we'll be changing our components soonish as well.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in.
We're not new anymore, though.
Attracting new sponsors to your team. Does that also come with a lot of new pressure to perform? Your second driver looks to have been really busy recently. It's always good to see that level of dedication, isn't it? When you're one of the top teams, do you feel like there's less pressure or even more?
It's always pressure.
Will your team be going for the Constructors' Championship this season, or just for points?
Going for the titles.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
I mean, the big issue is like how much he's going to be costing us.
Best of luck out on track.
I might just try to develop some more young talent after this season. Maybe let DeVries go to a team that he can maybe lead. Let's see, R&D. 7% chance of failure. So watch it fail.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Now, the control electronics is much less important, but the energy store is something we should probably upgrade relatively soon. I did win Bahrain in Season 2, never won Australia. Netherlands, Spain didn't win. So I'll be looking for a win at Hungary, Suzuka. Yeah, we got 3, 9, 14 wins last season. So we do have trophies at quite a few of the tracks. Alright. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the follow button one time on Twitch. Sub, like, and share if you're catching this replay of the qualifying race on YouTube. And take care, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you again next time. Till then, later on.